beautiful Guyana. Finally the day has come for Guyana to prosper. We've been waiting forever for this God-blessed day. Congratulations to my beautiful Guyana. Children of Guyana will now have a bright future.
A lot of people think that I was born in New York. I wasn't. I was born in a small country called Guyana. Now people get Guyana and Guyana mixed up. Guyana is Africa, Guyana is South America. We're next to Brazil and Venezuela. Like that's the region. Guyana is a real small country. We're mixed up of Portuguese, Indian, something we call Dougla, which is like black and Indian together. I won't say that we're West Indian because we're not in the West, we're in the South, but we are Caribbean people. Yeah. So I came to America when I was 3 years old, and we landed in New York. We lived in almost all the 5 boroughs before we finally stayed in Queens. But that's it. Yeah, I've been in America all my whole life, so I'm basically American. So I'm gonna take y'all a little bit into my culture, talk a little bit about our food that we eat, what we like to do. So Guyanese people are party people. They're never like stressed out, depressed, none of that. You won't see too much of that going on. They're happy going people. Simple things in life means a lot to them, you know, because, well, like what you could call a third world country. So when it comes to like food, we love food. Like we stress food, home cooked meals. We love to dance, you know. So I'm gonna take y'all around, right? So one of our favorite food, right? One of our favorite food is pepper pot. Pepper pot is a Christmas dish. We love eating pepper pot and plot bread for Christmas, right? Curry. Curry is a big thing in Guyana. Curry chicken, curry with roti is a big thing. We love some curry because you gotta understand, we mix up with Indian. So curry is part of Indian culture. Mithai is one of my favorites. It's like real sweet and sugary. It's like a stick, but it's like what we call a sweet tea. My other favorite is Solara. Solara is like a bread. It's mixed up with like a bread with sweet roll in the middle. It's real sweet with coconut. What else? Plantain chips is a big thing for us. Sour fish and bake. Sour fish and bake is a big thing throughout the whole Caribbean. Chow mein, chicken chow mein is a big thing. What else? What else is a big thing? I can say, beef party is a big thing, right? We love food, right? Now we have a dance. We have a dance called Chutney. Chutney is a real Guyanese dance. It's more like an Indian thing, where you probably see them dancing and winding up themselves. That's a big thing in my country. What else is big? Our girls. We got some real pretty gals in my country, man. Real nice girls. Because you gotta understand, we mix up with Portuguese, Indian. So people don't know what we are. Some people think we Jamaican. No. Some people think that we Indian. People think that we Dominican. We look Spanish because we are Spanish, because we're Portuguese. What else? I get all type of shit. When people see me, they say, what are you? Because my complexion, it's a dirty complexion. My hair texture. So people don't know what we are, right? So we're very unique looking people. I have some real pretty cousins, right? But I ain't gonna post them, because if I post them, y'all gonna start stalking them. And I ain't want y'all to start stalking my cousins, you know? So I ain't gonna post them. What else is big for us in GT? What else is big that I can tell y'all about? Yeah, it's gold, right? We got one of the best gold in the world. GT, that's what we call it, GT, right? Georgetown, Guyana. That's where I was born, Georgetown. Guyana has many parts, but GT is where I'm from. We have one of the best golds in the world. So now when you come to America, American gold is trash compared to our gold. 10 or 14. When you hear 10 or 14, it has silver in it. It might have copper in it. They mix it with they mix their gold with copper and lead and all of that stuff to bring it up, right? It's concentrated. My country gold is 100% raw, 24 karat gold. Now look at this bracelet. You see this? This thing is heavy. This is raw gold. There's nothing in the mix of this. Just all gold. We have one of the best golds in the world. Look into it. People think our gold is fake, but it's not, because they're not used to seeing our gold color. It's rich. Think about it, right? Think about this. If you had rich, real orange juice, it'll be nice and orange, right? When you start adding sugar and water to make it concentrated, what happens? The color changes, right? And that's with everything in America. They dilute everything. My country don't do that. Everything we have is authentic. Our food, our jewelry, everything is authentic in my country. Most islands, everything is authentic. That's what I like about the Caribbeans, right? So our gold is one of the best. I think the only people that can mess with us in gold is Italy, right? So what else we have? We have something called a seawall. A seawall is like a big place. People go and hang out, and they got the ocean, and they swim and all type of fuckery, right? What else? What else I can put y'all on? I'm gonna show y'all I'll show y'all a little picture, a little video, and you could probably understand it a little bit more, you know? Our accent, we have broken English. So you can understand this, but you can't understand this because we all fucking mix up the way we speak. We don't speak right, so we don't even know, you know? Beer. Oh God, they love beer. Me, I hate beer because I said I was more American. I've been in America a long damn time in my life, so I'm really more American than Caribbean, right? But when it comes to the beer, they love some Guinness. They love Banks beer. It's our type of skunt them wanna like, right? They like our type of skunt. But me, I just like regular orange soda, water, and stuff like that, right? Because, like, you know, I don't know about all that shit. But me know enough to tell you what the people like. So look for more of the pictures coming soon.
Chicken, we have Paula Turan, Bravo the champion. Look, now I'm coming to start the action. I say curry chicken is chicken curry. Curry chicken, we are chef on money.
वहाँ सुंदर लड़की जिसका नाम दामिनी मुस्कुरा कर बोला थोड़ी देर होगा खाने को बनेगी इसकी दाल है KFC कहा नो दामिनी बहुत I love to see a tremble, I love to see a wine, I love to see a shake up your sexy behind. Will lay your waist, girl, will lay your waist, girl, will lay your waist, girl, and walk it up, baby. Will lay your waist, girl, and walk it up, baby.
Talk a little bit about my family, right? I come from one of the richest families out in Guyana. It's the Ross family. You could Google them. My grandfather, let's go back a little bit. My grandfather's father, his name was Old Wiltshire. That's what we used to call him. He owned like nightclubs and stuff like that, gas stations. My grandfather owns gas stations in my country, right? So, like I said, it's a small country. So when you own something out there, you're very popular, you're well known. It ain't like America when you have a lot of people you have to compete against. So my grandfather's well known. It's a big family. We're talking about 28 kids in my family. Between boys and girls, it's 28 siblings. And you know, everybody had kids, 3 and 4 kids. So it's a well-known big family. The stuff my parents told me they did growing up was crazy as kids. Like, they was kids in middle school, what we would call middle school in America. When they go to school, they pulling up with limos, red carpet. They're leaving school, red carpet, back to the limo. They're going shopping every day. Like, living a real wealthy life in this country. And then my parents decided to come to America to basically start all over. So I call it, like I said before, the coming to America story, because they left everything to come here to start over from scratch. And they was able to make it, you know. That's a big jump and a hard jump, because most people be like, I'm good here. Why would I leave this to start over from scratch? My family's built like that. They did it. Basically, my story, coming from New York, moving to South Jersey, starting all over from scratch, and I did it. It's doable. My grandfather's about to have 100th birthday. Like, literally, he's about to be 100 years old. So the family's flying out to Guyana because they won't let him fly to us, to Jersey. So the family's flying out to Guyana to have a birthday party. His 100th. That's a big milestone for someone to be 100 years old. Most people don't even live to see 60. This man's living to see 100. And within that 100, he lost, how many of his kids? He He lost two boys. They're twins. He lost one of his girls. That's 3. I think he only lost 3 of his kids so far. Man, it's very strong. That's my guy, man. Like, I really love my grandpops. Like, when I was in jail, that man would come to America. Because he lived in Florida and he lives in Guyana. When he comes to Jersey to visit a family, because my father's side is more in Jersey. My mother's side is more left in New York now. So when he comes to Jersey, he always made it his duty to come to see me in prison. No matter what jail I was in, he wanted to see me. And the first question he would ask me is, what are you reading? What do you put in your brain? So I won't say everyone in my family is business savvy, but we do have a lot of business savvy people. But my grandfather is definitely the business savviest out of everybody. And growing up, I always like took that from him, because I always had that as a young age. Like, I always wanted to be a business owner and be a businessman. And so I could relate to him a lot. And he's seen that within me at a young age. So we always spoke a lot about like different type of books that I was reading in prison. He would tell me about books to read. Just like little things, man, that I picked up from him, man. Like, I really respect my grandpops. Not only because he's a business owner, it's just that, like, he's an official dude. I never seen a man that had so many kids and everybody loves him. You got people running around right now with 1 and 2 kids and their kids hate them. All 28 of his kids love him. Like, we're talking about 28 kids and I think about 5 or 6 different baby moms. So when the family comes together to have a family party, you're going to see 28 kids and 5 to 6 different baby moms. Everybody's cool. It ain't like, yo, I hate this bitch and why she here? Nah, I ain't like that. He just got an aura with him that everybody messed with my grandpops. Like, everybody loves him. And that's hard. You know, for that to really happen, I seen that at a young age, and I'm like, yo, this dude gotta be official. Because how you got your baby moms chilling with each other, all the kids love each other, I'm like, he different. But that's my grandpa's, man.
Love would never leave
now.